grand tapestry of English history, the Plantagenet dynasty stands as a beacon of power and intrigue, and it all began with a single, formidable figure, Henry II. Born in 1133 in Le Mans, France, Henry was destined to weave a legacy that would lay the foundations for a dynasty whose impact reverberated through centuries. As the eldest son of Geoffrey Plantagenet, Count of Anjou, and Matilda, daughter of King Henry I of England, Henry's lineage was steeped in both Norman and Angevin bloodlines. This potent mixture set the stage for a reign that would redefine the political landscape of medieval Europe. His mother's claim to the English throne set Henry on a path of conflict and ambition, as during her time, the English crown was embroiled in a civil war known as the Anarchy. Henry ascended to the English throne in 1154, following the death of King Stephen, who had been his mother's rival in the quest for the crown. With this succession, Henry became the first Plantagenet king, inaugurating a dynasty that would rule England for over 300 years. His reign, spanning from 1154 to 1189, was marked by his staunch dedication to restoring and enhancing the power of the monarchy, which had suffered greatly during Stephen's reign. Henry II's vision for a more potent monarchy was manifested through significant legal and administrative revolution. Before his time, the English legal system was fragmented and inconsistent, but under his reign, reforms such as the establishment of common law and the introduction of the jury system began to take shape. These reforms were not merely about law, but about consolidating royal authority, ensuring the king's justice was felt throughout the realm. Yet Henry's tenure was not solely about governmental reform. His reign was characterized by an enduring conflict with the Church, best epitomized by his tumultuous relationship with Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury. Initially allies, the bond between king and cleric dissolved into a battle of wills over the rights and privileges of the Church versus the Crown, culminating in Becket's tragic assassination in 1170. This event sent shockwaves throughout Christendom and marked a profound moment in Henry's reign, illustrating the perilous balancing act between religious power and royal authority. Henry II was not just a king of laws and reform, he was also a strategist in the game of political chess. His marriage to Eleanor of Aquitaine in 1152 was a masterstroke, securing vast territories in France, thus forging an Angevin Empire that stretched from the Scottish border to the Pyrenees. This marriage was not just one of political convenience, but also one of legendary stature, given Eleanor's previous marriage to the French king and her own formidable character and influence. However, Henry's expanding empire was a double-edged sword. The vastness of his territories required constant vigilance and a delicate balance of power, especially among his own kin. The latter years of his reign were marred by familial discord and rebellion, as his own sons, including the future Richard the Lionheart and King John, plotted against him. These internal conflicts mirrored the very challenges of maintaining an empire that was as sprawling as it was diverse. As Henry II's reign drew to a close, his health deteriorated, and he found himself beset by betrayal from within his own family. In 1189, he passed away, a king brought low by the machinations of those closest to him, yet leaving behind a legacy that would shape the medieval world. Henry II was a monarch of immense complexity, one whose contributions to the legal and political framework of England cannot be overstated. His reign set in motion reforms that would endure and evolve into cornerstones of the English legal system, and his personal drama cemented him as a pivotal figure in the annals of history. In conclusion, Henry II's life was a saga of ambition, innovation, and conflict. As the first Plantagenet king, he carved a path for his descendants to follow, a path marked by strength, strategy, and at times, strife. His legacy is one of enduring influence, forever etching Henry II's name in the annals of history as not just a king, but as a shaper of the very nature of medieval rulership. Through his reforms, his confrontations, and his empire, Henry II laid the groundwork for a dynasty and a legal system that would stand the test of time.